I'm just trying to sort out my stuff so you don't look at my chest.
Oh, don't worry, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. View and full screen. Oh, that's not.
I'm charging my iPad, and you know when you do it and you have to have your iPad on the side.
Oh no, that's fine. Don't worry.
Cameras.
So, this has flipped through to the last slide, which is not what we wanted. Okay, so both of you guys, I think you're pretty new. So Liesl enrolled as a coach last week, and Kate, I'm not sure when you enrolled.
Like a month ago.
A month ago. Okay, fine. So probably you might have some inkling what Emerald is if you've made your way through the Beachbody Champions training. It depends on which unit you've got to. But really, for me, the reason why I introduce this to you guys, any of my direct downline coaches immediately, is that Emerald is a decision, okay? And I want you to kind of get that into your subconscious mind, that it is a decision. And Emerald, if you don't know what it is, which undoubtedly you probably won't know what it is the first rank in the business, okay? So at the moment, you guys are classified as a coach. In your back office, it will say coach. And when you hit your first rank in your business, you become an Emerald coach, okay? So you're going to get a big shout out. You'll get more time from your direct coach because they're going to be more invested in you because they can see that you've made that decision, and it is a decision that you want to build a residual income, okay? And a residual income, I'm sure you know what that is, but it is essentially where you're not having to do loads of work to make money. You are essentially helping build a team so that money is coming in all the time, so that, you know, if you go away on holiday for a week, you don't kind of need to worry about, which is something that as I've built my business 2.5 years in, I really feel the benefit of. And I don't really want for any coach on my team, if they're keen to make an income, to have to be scrabbling around week on week trying to make commission by just getting sales, because that's stressful. And actually the value of what we do, in my opinion, is we help people with their fitness and health, but we also help them build the most phenomenal lives. And honestly, guys, I really want you to think about this if you haven't. If you could have a life without limitation, how would that look? What would you do? Where would you live? And how would your life be? Because that is what this opportunity allows you. And I know when my coach said that to me, I was like, wow, that's just got to be a load of rubbish. You know, how would this ever make me that much money? 2.5 years down the track, I can see that happening, and I absolutely believe in it now. And my vision board is pretty huge. And I'm not saying you need to have a huge vision, but I really do want you to allow yourself to have a vision with this business of whatever in your dream world that would look like. And really the way that you're going to build to that vision is by deciding to become an Emerald coach. So I'm just going to explain how that looks. So how do you achieve it? Essentially, you are sitting here, you're the green bubble here. And to be an Emerald coach, you need 2 active coaches, okay? And an active coach is a coach that has 50 personal volume, okay? Personal volume is accumulated by a coach when they have an active order on something. So I'm just going to briefly explain a few combinations of 50 PV. You might want to write this down because it will become relevant a little bit later on when you're kind of looking at how you're going to do this Emerald. So you could get 2 packets of Beach bars, which are the protein bars. They're absolutely incredible. And that would be 60 PV. You could get a packet of Shakeology, would be 90 PV. And fundamentally, this is something that I advise all coaches to do as we go through this, is the performance line. Now, the performance line is absolutely incredible. And I can't imagine getting my results or actually doing my coach business now without the performance line. So the performance line is the energize and the recover. Now, that's the pre-workout and the recovery. And I will just say, I'm sure you've probably seen Charlotte as well, but until I started having that pre-workout and recover, I had amazing results. Don't get me wrong. The Shakeology will give you amazing results. It will make you feel incredible. It's our kind of, signature product, and it is amazing. But the Energize and Recover really maximized my results and just gave me the energy to push through the workouts. And as a result of having the Recover, I didn't get sore muscles, but also got a lot more defined because the slow, medium, and fast release protein is going to the right area of the body to produce the results that you're looking for. So I just wanted to briefly explain that in case you aren't doing it and don't know anything about it, because the way that I built to Emerald, I want to just explain, is that actually when people look at this, they say, oh, well, I don't know anyone that wants to be a coach, which was definitely my first reaction. Like, I've got no friends that want to be a coach, you know, they're not interested. Well, actually, I didn't build to Emerald on either side, i.e. with these two coaches, because it's a binary system. So you have one coach one side, one coach the other, with an active working coach. I built my Emerald by enrolling one control account. Okay, so that's my spouse, my husband. I enrolled that account, I paid for it. I told my husband I was using his name, and I used another email address, and I ordered the Energize and Recover, the performance pack, because I actually wanted that for myself. And actually, if you're enrolling that person as a coach, you're going to earn some money off them. So I earn 40 quid each month from having my husband active before I've done anything else. So I'm earning money off product I would purchase anyway. So that's how I got my first coach. And I'll explain why that's important in a second. The second coach was actually a lady that I used to work with in the property industry, who just was always on these crash diets. And she was like, I just want to do that Shakeology stuff. I just want to do that Shakeology stuff every month. And so I enrolled her as a discount coach. Now, that terminology is really important because, I mean, Charlotte's probably told you, Kate, but she doesn't enroll anybody as a customer. And the reason for that is that the cost to enroll as a customer or a coach with a challenge pack is exactly the same price. And if you enroll as a coach, you get a 25% discount on any future product you order, which means that even with the £15.95 business fee, you're saving, I think it might even be £20, but I think it's £18 overall, even with the business fee. So I do the same. I enroll everyone as a coach. I just let them know that they don't have to coach. It's just cheaper for them. And if they don't want the product, they can cancel. It helps bolster rank as you build. So you've always got active coaches coming in, whether or not they want to build a business. They might do in time. And that's how I went Emerald. So I had somebody that definitely wasn't interested in the business, but was going to be reliable. I was going to maintain active coach status because she wanted to have the shake each month. And I enrolled Guy. Now, the reason why you really need to make a decision on this controlled account is that the very two top spots of your business, which are here, because it's a binary system, and I don't want to go into loads of detail and overwhelm you now, but as you build, you will build down here and you'll build down here, which means that as the volume comes through up from the people who are doing anything below, these spots are really high earning spots. Okay, the second highest earning spots to this one, which is you. So where do you want to put that control account? You want it directly underneath you. Okay, that's really, and that's why it's a decision. And you know what? I'll be honest, put my hand up. That took me a while, and I ended up with Guy in spot number 3. And I would be earning more off Guy's Coach Business Centre now if I'd have just damn well put him in at the top. But I do earn the same in Guy's Business Centre now as I do in my own, which says a lot about the reason why, if you're serious about this business and you want to build a residual income and you're not on the fence, you've decided you're going to do this, you will make the decision to have a control account. Now, if you don't have a spouse or a boyfriend or somebody who's happy for you to use their name, it can be a parent or it can be a child over the age of 18. Now, I do have some coaches in my business who've got older children and they want to be able to create a legacy for their children, so they put the coach account in their child's name. That's totally legitimate. Okay, so that's just, I really wanted to explain that so that you can understand the benefits of having a control account is that you maintain control of one leg in your business, right? The more control that you can maintain on either one of these sides, the more likely you are to be able to control that volume and subsequently your income as you start to build. Okay, so that's why you want a control account at the top. And as I said, like I don't even think twice. I enroll everyone as a coach. I never feel bad about it because ultimately they're not locked in and I've given them the discount. Okay. And if they don't want it, they just cancel. So the benefits of hitting Emerald. Well, the first benefit is that you get your first rank in your back office. It's not just going to say coach, it's going to say Emerald. And really that's a mindset thing. And I remember my coach saying this to me and I thought, well, you know, I'm not sure it's going to do that much for me. And all these girls were getting Emerald and then they were getting into these push groups and then they were going diamond. And really it's where they started to propel themselves. And as soon as I went Emerald, it took me a while. I want to be honest about that. I literally kicked myself because I should have just done it earlier, number one, because as soon as I made that decision to go Emerald, I was basically diamond 3 months later. It was a decision that I wasn't going to mess around, that I was going to go for it, and that actually I was going to build this business. which actually isn't that hard. So there's a big shout out. And then, you know, as I said, it really is an opportunity, as you've probably seen in the team page. I know there's a few announcements, but we have this Diamond Push or Level Up mentorship group starting next week. And if you're an Emerald coach by then, by all means, if you're ready to join us and you want to apply and you're an Emerald coach, you can apply to do that. And that's really an opportunity to have more up-level mentoring from me in terms of how you build a team, the strategies I use, how to run a sneak peek, you know, all of the things that I've learned. But also in this next group, it is really exciting because there's some, they're called elite coaches. So elite coaches are the very top 0.02% in the business. And I've teamed up with some of those guys in the professional development course that I'm doing to run this group. So that training will be amazing. There will be training from other coaches that I wouldn't be able to deliver because it's just not my style. And so it is a great opportunity. So that's great. And also I'll work more one-on-one with you, right? If I can see that I've got girls who aren't on the fence and they're going all in and they're making the decision to go Emerald, then I'm going to invite you guys into more one-on-ones with me, and I'm going to try and help you up level quicker. You start to receive team cycle bonus. Now, team cycle bonus, some people are devil in the detail people. They want to know exactly how that works, in which case I will definitely get you a training video sent. But I don't like to overwhelm people, and I actually don't think it's massively relevant at this stage. All it is important to understand is that team cycle bonus is really where residual income comes in. And you don't start to receive team cycle bonus until you're an Emerald coach, because as I said, it's a binary system. Okay, so for every 100 points, and that comes through PV, which was what we were talking about at the beginning, you cycle once. Okay, at Emerald you cycle at $14 a cycle. At Diamond you max out the compensation plan at $18 a cycle. Now you're probably thinking, well, great, like 100 is going to give me $14 a week. That's rubbish. Well, when you're cycling about 50 to 60 times a week, you can start to, like, aside from any other bonuses or commissions or anything else you're earning, it starts to become a lot of money. Okay. And that's why you want to build a team as soon as possible. And people say to me, but, you know, I don't really want to build a team. Well, you know, you look at Charlotte, she's basically Diamond, and she's built it basically with one working coach and the rest are discount coaches, because when they order, she's getting team cycle volume, whether or not they're coaching. Obviously, if you've got working coaches, that's where you really start to blow up this compensation plan, because they're going to bring huge amounts of volume if they bring builders and their people are helping others see success. Okay, so that's what I love so much about this business, because it's a team effort, and you are going to be rewarded for the effort and the training that you're going to deliver to your coaches, or the training that I'm going to help you deliver to your coaches as you find builders. But there is no immediate urgency to find builders. Certainly Emerald and Diamond, you need one builder. Okay, so I just want you guys to know that. You also get free customer leads and Success Club leads. Now at Success Club 5, if you were to hit Success Club every single month of the year, you would be given over 100 customers in that year. Success Club 5, just in case you don't know what it is 3 challenge packs. Okay, doesn't matter the combination. It could be customers, coaches. As I said, I would encourage you to enroll everybody as a coach, but it could be a blend. Success Club 5 is 3 people. Okay, Success Club 10 a month is 5 people with a challenge pack, and that's over 100 customers, and you earn commission from the very first moment that you get given them. So I'm just going to show you how that looks. Okay, so over here you can see that in the December this coach hit Success Club. Okay, so when I say Success Club, people say, oh, is that just one person? That's Success Club points. Success Club is Success Club 5. Okay, and when you hit Success Club 5, you have helped 3 people. Okay, so this coach in the December had helped 3 people. You get given those leads in the January. Now, what I'm going to hasten to add, because this is something that Charlotte and I slipped up on, was that Charlotte took her Shakeology off auto ship. And I'm sure she doesn't mind me sharing, because actually I don't want people to slip up on this. If you take your Shakeology off auto ship, you automatically circumvent this. You don't get the opportunity to be given these. So there Charlotte was wondering where her customers were, because she'd hit Success Club, and I didn't know she'd cancelled her Shakeology subscription. So make sure you stay on that subscription, okay? Because in December this coach hit Success Club, and in the January she got given, or he got given, 12 customers. Now you can see here there's no income from those customers, because if you just hit Success Club, i.e. you help 3 people each month, you won't get given any commission from those initial given customers, i.e. their customers Beachbody give you. They come from their infomercials, and they divvy them up amongst the coaches who are Emerald or above, who hit Success Club in the preceding month. Okay, if you hit Success Club 10 or above, so you help 5 people in that December, you get given 9 customers, so not as many, granted. However, you get commissions from the very first time that they order, which is obviously huge. You're basically being given free money for hitting a parameter the month before, which is helping 5 people. And in my opinion, there's no reason why anybody who's all in on this business and is doing all of the consistent things on that tracker and is clear on where they're going, why they wouldn't hit Success Club 10 every month. That's 5 people. It's just over 1 person a week. Okay. So this coach here, and I will just want to hasten to add, you don't ever get kind of, oh, well, Izzy, what's my commission going to be on each of them? You don't know. They just get divvied up. Okay. So it can't be guaranteed, but this coach received $357 in commission. So what, that's about 280 quid, maybe a little bit less at the moment, just for hitting Success Club 10 in the preceding months and maintaining active Emerald status. Okay. So this is why sign your spouse or boyfriend or mother or father or child over 18. You can see this coach enrolled her husband in 2014 in the January and didn't make anything. Okay, so that's, I just want to make that clear. You know, for a little bit, you're probably not going to earn anything through your spouse's or controlled account over and above the £40 that you would get for keeping an active order through there. I also want to hasten to add that if you really don't want to keep that account active, you don't need to. You would just need to ensure you've got another coach on that side that is active. That will help you maintain Emerald status. Okay, but you know, if you're all in with the business, my opinion is you should have Shakeology, Energize and Recover, because if you're all in on the products, you're all in on everything, your business is going to fly, which is Charlotte's a case in point, to be honest. Okay, so 4 years down the track, 4 years, and I do just want to say this as well, it's not a get rich quick scheme. I think both of you guys know that and appreciate that. It's a business that is built with consistency over time. You're not going to suddenly enroll and be earning £100,000, you know, within 6 months. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so it's really important that your passion is there with what we do, that you believe in what we do, that you enjoy it, because it's consistency over time, and then your income really starts to double, which is what I've started to see recently. Okay, 2.5 years down the track. So just want to be honest about that. So 4 years in, this coach is earning $1,600 a week, $1,700 a week, just in her spouse's account. Okay, so that's almost $7,000 in 1 month. Okay, so what's that? 5,800 quid, probably something like that in 1 month, just because she decided that she was going to enroll her spouse or control account at the very top of her business and subsequently built underneath. Okay, so just so you know, you would go Emerald, then you'll build to Diamond, which is 4 coaches on each side. And then once you've done that, you'll build underneath your control, okay, which is where you really start to see money coming in over and above that £40. So who are your 2? And this is why I say it's Emerald in 24 hours. And I always say, you know, there must be people, we all have them, who would buy dirt from you to see you succeed. Okay, so the control account should be fairly straightforward. It's simply a decision. It's just permission from somebody else to use their name. I don't think I even asked Guy, if I'm being brutally honest. I just told him, and then he's become a Diamond coach and he gets all this recognition on the National Wake Up Call, and it's all very weird, but he finds it funny. And then the other person can be a discount coach. So really that's likely to be a friend or a colleague or a neighbor, somebody that you know really well, that you say, look, I'm doing this thing, I'm really enjoying it, I would really love for you to do it with me, it'd be so fun, why don't we just do this together? And genuinely, when I started as a coach, that was the strategy I used for about 3 months, and it absolutely worked, because I was at the beginning of my journey, I was really relatable, you know, my Instagram didn't look how it does today, and so people just thought, well, you know, if Izzy's doing it, maybe I can do it too. And you know, and that was quite easy for me, I'll be honest. I was doing the things, I was sharing it, and I was just saying, hey, I'm doing this thing, I would love for you to do it with me, will you come and support me? Yeah, that kind of conversation. So that's it. So has anyone got any questions? And do just fire away if you do.
I do.
Yeah.
So in hearing, oh no, you there?
It's a lovely photo of you. I'm here.
I've lost you.
I
Oh,
can
wait.
hear you. Don't worry. That's fine.
So I just have a question, because in this call and also the last one that we had, we talk about a tracker a lot. What is a tracker?
Oh yeah, the business activity tracker. It should be in the training that you're receiving in the champions page.
Okay.
But if
Yeah,
not,
I watched all those videos and I think it was just like, oh, the next one. Oh my gosh, I can't, So yeah, I probably missed it.
so it is in there. So if you just go back to that module and get the link, there is also an app, Liesl, which is amazing. I don't know whether you prefer paper or using an app, but the app is called SC, as in Success Club, and then BAT, as in Business Activity Tracker, and it's a blue app, and you can download it on the App Store, and it's basically got everything the paper tracker has. Now, I'm from a family that loves to like write and read, and I haven't done a task unless I put it on pen and paper. So for me, I'm never going to use a digital one. I'm always going to want to, actively tick it off. So I think you've just got to go with, some people are like, I hate that idea. I just want it on an app. But for me, I haven't actually done it. If I haven't.
No, I think I'll probably just do both, but it's good to kind of on the go. This is, because you'll have it with you.
Exactly.
I'll probably just update it manually afterwards. But I think when you're just quickly thinking about something and you don't have a piece of paper with you, then that's perfect. Okay, great, thanks.
Yeah, and honestly, when you start doing this BAT over the passage of time, you generally know what the most important things are. Like if I leave my BAT at home, in my head I know what I need to do. It's like intuitive eating. Like in my head I know what I need to eat, So that being said, I just have to. Some days I actually have missed a box and I haven't realised. So your success will be built with that BAT, and it is amazing that it's just so nice to have a tick list. You just know what you've done and what you need to do and all the rest of it. So hopefully that clarifies that one for you.
Cool. Okay. Well, I didn't know, this is really helpful because I was obviously talking to Ridian about signing him up as a coach. I think I'll just do that anyway, and he can then just afterwards decide what he wants to do. And then I've got my best friend's just had a baby.
Yeah.
And I've not given her anything, and she was telling me this week that she goes, I think I'm going to start exercising again. I was like, interesting. I've got something you might be interested in. So I think I might make her the second one, and then she can join.
And do you know there's pre and postnatal bar? It literally.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yes, I think she might be keen on that. So I think I've got my 2 people sorted out.
Perfect.
It'll be fun.
And that's exactly it, right? It's just, if you're just having natural, organic conversations with your friends, and you're just not even like deliberately telling them, you probably come up in conversation, oh, Charlotte's going into the shop. Deliberately, I shouldn't laugh.
I'm in the cinema.
Oh, wowzers.
First time since lockdown.
You need to go, you go, it's fine.
No, I'm not in yet. I'm just waiting.
You crack me up. Okay.
I'm sure you were just wearing a dressing gown about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, she loves that dressing gown. It's like Blanky. I swear. When I finally meet you, I'm going to take that dressing gown. She doesn't like me anymore. So yeah, like it is just a case of who are they, and usually your friends are going to do it anyway. And in actual fact, I enrolled one of my old work colleagues the other day because she's been watching me for ages on my Facebook stories, and she was like, Izzy, I've just had 2 babies, like 20 months between them, and I want to do some workouts. And she's doing a pre and postnatal bar, and she's really loving it. So yeah. Kate, do you have any questions?
Not that I can think of.
No.
I need to have a think. I haven't got any questions. I've written loads down.
Yeah.
I can send you the tracker, Kate, as well.
Yeah.
I can send you the tracker so you know what we're talking about when we're talking about the tracker.
Yeah. I'll dig the link out for you, Lisa, so you don't have to find it. It's on our team page. So yeah, and also rank advancement day is a Thursday. Okay, I just want to make that clear because sometimes people are like, yeah, I'm Emerald, and I'm like, okay, cool, you'll officially be Emerald on Thursday. So no pressure, but if you enroll them tonight, you'll be Emerald in the morning. If you enroll them tomorrow, you'll be Emerald. I mean, it doesn't greatly matter, but obviously it's great. And I always say to my coaches, if you do it in 24 hours, I will send you a personal development or a planner of your choice. And that goes for you too, Kate. So yeah.
Ah,
Awesome.
okay. Well, that's helpful.
Yeah.
I've written enough down because it just kind of, because I was just wondering kind of, you know, what all these stages mean. What does emerald mean? What does diamond mean? What do you have to do, you know, to kind of get to that stage? So
Yeah.
that was helpful.
All I would say, and Charlotte, if she didn't have a mask on and she wasn't in the cinema, she would say the same. People say to me, oh, well, you know, I can't build a diamond because I don't know anyone that wants to build a business. I'm like, it doesn't matter. You need one person to build to diamond. So one step at a time, I always say. So that's why I don't want to overwhelm you with diamond yet.
Yeah.
Literally emerald, and then it's a stepping stone to diamond. It's not like you have to build. Then again, the emerald helps you build towards diamond. All you need to know, for all intents and purposes, right now, is that emerald is 2 coaches, diamond is 8 coaches, but you'll only need one person that wants to build over and above your control account, that is, to go diamond. So that's really all you need to know right now, and then we'll get to the rest in time. But it's great that you're asking those questions. And I think sometimes we overcomplicate things in our heads and we think, oh, well, you know, I have to be this, you know, I have to know everything about everything before, and it's just not true. I literally, the reason why I saw success is that I flew by the seat of my pants. I want to be perfectly honest about it. And I took messy action and I got clear on where I was going with it. And yeah, I made mistakes, but you will make mistakes and you'll learn and then you'll grow. And yeah.
That's great. Thank you.
Awesome. Shall we do a boomerang with Charlotte in there?
Oh yeah, she's unfrozen now.
She's going to love it. Let's do a boomerang with Charlotte. She might not want to share it in her stories. Okay, 3, 2, 1. She's got her shaking the. You're on another level, you are. I wouldn't do that.
I've just been getting a new bag, so I ran out over the bank holiday weekend.